Okay, so today we're gonna make spaghetti squash and meat sauce. Very easy, very simple, one of my favorites, just because of those two reasons. So first things first, put the oven on, bake 350. I hate when I forget to do that. And then we have the spaghetti squash. They call it spaghetti squash because it mimics spaghetti. So I get like a 4-pound one that gives me about 4 to 5 meals. The hardest part is opening it, which I did. So you didn't have to witness the struggle. So once you cut the spaghetti squash in half, again, depends on, I like to get not the biggest one, not the smallest one, somewhere in the middle. It's usually around 4 pounds. And then we're gonna, just like a pumpkin, you're gonna take a spoon, scoop out the middle, scoop out all the seeds. Like so. Nice and easy. Let's do the other one. You could already see the spaghetti, like, looks kind of like angel hair. All right, so once we're open and scooped out, let me move you here so you can see what I'm doing. Just a couple things: olive oil, salt, and pepper. Kind of what I do for everything. About a tablespoon each. And pepper. And salt. Again, I'm a Himalayan salt girl. And then with that, I just use my hand and I kind of rub it around to move the sticker on the sides, everywhere, just generous. And when we're going to bake it, you put it with the hollow part down, so the heat steams it, so it's actually kind of steaming it and cooking it. If you put it like this, it cooks too, but it'll just it kind of dries it out a little bit. I know, because I made that mistake before. All right, so once that's done, oven's preheating. I just put it in now while we cook everything else, because that's going to take about, depending on the size, like I said, mine's 4 pounds. It usually takes about 45 minutes. Now that that's done, ready for easy part number 2. So I got my pasta pot. I'm going to put the burner on. We're going to do a little olive oil, garlic, that's the draw, and I'm going to put a little onion in mine just to flavor the meat a little bit when we cook it. What was the struggle? I buy the chopped onions, so just less work. You can chop your own onion. So for the meat, I buy beef. You can use beef, turkey, omit the meat if you like altogether. However, women naturally have a lower tendency to be lower in iron. I take an iron supplement, feel much better, but I choose to eat meat. So this is like, I think it's grass-fed and just a better quality meat. I mean, you know, some people are against red meat, for red meat, whatever works for you. There's nothing, red meat has a lot of benefits to it, and your body knows how to metabolize it. So I'm going to stick with the red meat. And I think this was just the lower percentage of fat as you can get. Okay, so give that a little shake. Okay, once that's in there, we're just gonna break it up. So I usually brown my meat a little. I brown the whole thing first and then I add the sauce at the end. You can go ahead and make your own sauce, but again, for purposes of just being quick and easy, I work full time, and who's got the time? Well, I mean, some people have the time. So if you want to make your own sauce, that's fine. Or you can just grab yourself. I got ragu, no sugar, 100% olive oil, sauce. So any kind of sauce works, whatever you like, whatever your favorite is. However, I just, just be conscious about the sugar, because a lot of sauces add a lot of sugar to make it taste better. This has no added sugar, and I checked on the ingredients as well, but there's still 6 grams of sugar. So there still is sugar because there's sugar naturally in tomatoes, so duh, but no added sugar. So this is no added, and it has 6. So whatever's close to that, if you're, looking at the store, you're just comparing. 6 would be a normal tomato. So we're gonna brown our meat, and then, smells good. And then add the sauce to it and let it cook. And I'm gonna come back when the spaghetti squash is done, about like 40 minutes, and I'll show you how to tear it up, and that's it. So it was spaghetti squash with olive oil, salt and pepper, and I put that in the oven first at 350, and I just let that cook. Usually I put that in first and do all my meal prep, and I'm usually cooking 3 or 4 things at a time, but this is just going to do one at a time, make it easier. Then I had my olive oil, onion, and garlic. I just like to season it a little bit more. Add the meat. We're going to brown that up, add the sauce, let that cook. And once the spaghetti squash is done, we'll use 2 forks to separate it, and that's pretty much it. Done. So like I said, it's just a really easy one, a really good one, a really filling one, a really satisfying one to make for meal prep for dinner. I like it. All my brothers like it, so I hope you like it too. And I'm going to do a workout video. So in the meantime, while all this is going down, to just give you some tips and some training ideas as well. Okay, so now the squash is ready. But I usually, when it's in the oven, I just push it with my finger, and if it's soft, we're done. So we flip it over, 2 forks, and you're just gonna fork it. Fork it. When things get rough, fork it. And that's pretty much it. That's why this recipe is kind of a no-brainer. It's just easy, it's healthy, it's just vegetable and protein and no added sugar. So you can add, like you had the olive oil, salt and pepper, you can add a little bit more. I'm cutting, so I'm not adding anything else. And then once you've forked it, and it looks just like spaghetti. Isn't that crazy? So I'm gonna spread it into equally, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I'll do 5. I'm gonna spread it into my meal and then just top it with the sauce that we made, and that's it. Pretty easy, pretty simple, very healthy, very delicious. And the better quality, the better kind of food you eat, the better you're gonna feel, the better you're gonna perform. So I hope you enjoy it, make it. Best part is getting up and doing it. Especially, this is a good recipe for those who say, I don't really cook, I don't know how to cook. It's really not cooking, it's quick. It's really, it's easy and healthy and satisfying. I also like to top it with a little Parmesan. It's like 20 calories per, I think, tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. So, just measure everything. Make sure you don't go crazy, make it snow. But a little Parmesan would taste good. Normally I add basil. The basil was like a little suspect, so I didn't pick it up this week. But yeah, basil, Parmesan to spice it up a little bit, and that's it. Keep it simple, keep it healthy, keep it basic. And just make something that is practical and you can use and make on a regular basis that's going to just help you be prepared. And failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And that's an awesome quote. It's so true. So just being prepared and having everything ready is half of the battle right there. So I hope you enjoy. Hope you like it.